You don't have to change everything in life. Sure, it's not everything in life that needs to change. You may have been taught to believe that, oh, some things have to change. The only constant thing in life is change. But I'm here to encourage you or to let you know that it's not everything in your life that actually requires change. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 5 things that you should never change in your life. All right? There could be more, but I'm going to be limiting this teaching today to just 5 things that you don't have to change in your life. One of them is your dream. You know, growing up, you had dreams and aspirations. There were things you actually wanted to do. There were things you wanted to achieve. I'm here to tell you today that don't change that dream. No matter what life has brought to you, no matter what shapes life has taken, no matter what form it seems life has taken, keep that dream alive. There is no age limit to dreaming. There is no time at which dreams can still not be fulfilled. Yes, you may think about the fact that, oh, how about if I'm not able to really fulfill this dream, for the rest of my life? In the good book, we read a story of David. David was supposed to build a temple for the Lord. But, in his lifetime, God says, you are not going to build a temple. Your son is going to build it. However, you will be part of those that will put the structures in place. You will put the things that is required to build this temple in place. That's exactly what we are saying. The dream of David building a temple for God was still fulfilled through his son. So don't change your dream because probably you felt, oh, things has happened, or maybe you wanted to live a certain, marital life and you now have a child out of wedlock and you're not thinking, oh, this dream is never going to be fulfilled. No, the child you had out of wedlock does not mean the child wasn't having a destiny, or even your destiny has been thwarted. So you still have your dream. Keep those dreams alive. Keep your aspirations alive. And don't allow anyone talk you out of your dream. It was given to you by God and not to anyone else. So you must not change the dream because of what has happened in your life, because of circumstances, or because of your health challenges, or because of your current financial status. Keep the dream alive. Don't change your dream because of what you are going through. That's one thing you don't want to change, regardless of what the circumstances is right now. Another thing again that you don't need to change in life is the way you see the good world. People have different perception to life. There are ways people view things. It may definitely be different from the way you see things yourself. So do not allow anyone begin to give you a mirror and you begin to look at life through their own lenses. No. The way you view life, the way you have always been optimistic about things, there are people that everything about their life is negativity. Even when they find the need or find a reason to see something positive in a situation, they call it luck. They call it just happened. It just went off. It's not, it doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. In fact, in their mind, they program themselves to begin to experience negativity in their life. So when you have these people around you, why it may be encouraged that you find a way to separate yourself from them. But where separation is not possible, don't allow them give you the lens of their life. There's a lens they are using to view life, because in the law of attraction, we've been told that we attract what exactly, we had programmed in our mind. So you don't want people to begin to give you a negative program that will make you to begin to view the world from their own lenses. No. When you look at the mirror, who do you see? You see you. That's exactly who I'm talking to, not someone else. When you look at the mirror, the only person you see in that mirror is yourself. So you don't want anyone to begin to talk you out, of the way you view the world, the way you view the country where you live, the way you view your job, the way you view your business. Do not borrow lenses to view people's word from your own word. You have your own way. You have a way you have always seen the world. You have a way you have always believed things to work for you. Keep it up. Make sure that you are actually living in your own word and not someone else's word. I have a write up here I would like to just read to you. It says, the way you see the world, all right, not everyone is so lucky, or not everyone, is having that level of grace to see the world the way you sees it. And those who often lose sight of the beauty is always there. All right, you just aren't seeing them. It's just there that is not seeing them. So do not allow anyone, begin to borrow you their lenses to view the world. View the world from your own lens, the positive way you have always thought about the world. Keep it on and don't change it. And don't allow anyone influence that change in your life.
Come on, guys. Press the like button, leave us a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Another thing you are going to make sure that you don't change in your life, as you begin to progress. Because one thing that happens in life is that we are often influenced by the things around us. We are influenced by people. We are influenced by the things we see, the things we hear. So, but you don't want these things, to influence you to the point where you begin to have changes in these areas, we are looking at right now. Another thing you don't want to change in your life, is your sense of self. Your sense of self. All right. Growing is not forgetting who you are or starting afresh. All right. That you are growing, that you are maturing, that you are evolving. It doesn't mean that you should begin to, live, your sense of self, the way you view yourself, the way you carry yourself, especially when it's not being disrespectful or rude to anyone. No, keep it up. Don't change it. All right, that is who you are. That is why you are unique. That is why you are who you are. All right, do not change your sense of self. People may not like it. It may not make sense to people. That's why it is you. That's why it's you. It's not anyone else. All right, I'm not saying that if you have a very rude look, or probably you are the type that the way you view things interferes with the way other people think and it affects them negatively. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about when you have a good sense of self. There are some people, they have a very good sense of dressing, and people talk them out of it and say, oh, you live in a very expensive life. It doesn't mean you have to dress expensively to look good. No. But if you have a good sense of self, the way you carry yourself, you understand how to, you have a good communication sense, you have a way of, always connecting with people. Do not change your sense of self because of what anyone else, have to say about it. It is building you. All right, that really matters. You just need to remember that it is all about you. All right, this is not pride, no, but these are things that when you have them within you, it actually helps you to fulfill your God-given purpose. The other thing that you don't want to change as you begin to grow, as you begin to move in life, begin to evolve, all right, is your energy. There are people that they have a very low energy. They have very low energy. All right. I don't want to actually, do a demonstration on how some persons, maybe you just come with them, you come to them with an excitement of a dream, and you hear them say things like, oh, yeah. These are energies that actually puts you off. All right. So when you have a very high energy, a positive energy about life, and you end up with people or people around you who have this negative energy, who have a way of talking down your dreams, who don't understand where you are going, don't change your energy. All right. Of course, a lot of people will misconstitute it. They will misunderstand. It will be giving all sort of names. All right. Even in your organization, let's say, for instance, you are the type that always puts in your best. People will call it eye service. Yes. They will call it names. They will call you men pleasers. It may not, you are not doing it to actually please anyone. This is who you are in the real sense. So don't change it because people do not like it. You know, one of the reasons why we always change things is because of the way people view it. All right, the feedback we get from people. Why I personally support getting feedback about, you know, yourself or who you are, especially from good and well-meaning friends and families. You want to make sure that the good attributes that you know, these are the things that keep you going. Don't change them. And one of them is your energy. What is your energy towards life? Are you the type that you always like trying new things? Are you the type that, you know, I refer to some of these places like pathfinders who always find paths no matter where they find themselves? Don't change it. Don't allow people talk you out of it. All right. So keep that energy. It's very, very important. And there are people also, they make you feel that, you know, when you make so much mistakes, you know, no, it's not good. Try to always do things perfect the first time. It's very encouraged. It's very good to do things perfect the first time. But however, when you are trying new things, the possibility of making mistakes are going to be there. All right. So if you are the type that always make mistakes the first time, keep it up. It helps you to understand how not to do it again. All right. Don't allow anyone make you feel that those mistakes were just, you know, things that, oh, you know, it begin to give you a low energy because of, you know, the mistakes you have made. No. Keep those energy, all right, because you need it through life. There are people that don't believe, you know, often because in the course of, you know, this my journey of inspirational talking, you know, a lot of persons feel, oh, you know, motivational speakers, you just talk and all of that. And I wonder how they live their life without motivations. No one actually wake up without motivation. No one, excluding no one. The people who are no longer being motivated, they are in the mortuary. Yes, just go there and you will see them. They are lying with nothing is motivating them anymore. So if you are telling me that you don't like motivational speaker, I just want to wonder what's happening to you. Are you alive? Because you woke up, something made you to stand up from the bed. Because you could have actually lied down there because there was nothing to do. There was something that inspired you to wake up. There was some, after waking up rather, there was something that inspired you to get up. The reason why people wake up and still stay on the bed is because they don't have anything to do. They don't have anywhere to go. So they are not inspired. They are not motivated. They don't have anything driving their lives. So you must have something that is actually propelling you. It's called inspiration. It's called motivation. All right. So you want to keep your life at that part, you know, of energy, you know, where you know that this energy is what keeps you going and you don't want to let it down because of what anyone else is saying. All right. Without energy, there is no life. All right. You have it. You just need to remember to harness it continuously. All right. There is something in you that, you know, I don't know how many of you have been faced with these challenges before. Probably you just, you know, you got somewhere and you were threatened with something, or there was a risk, or your life feel endangered, and you find yourself jumping through a very high fence. Yes, it has happened to me, you know, where I never expected I could even go through that rough path. I went through it without even realizing I was the one that climbed through that wall. Why? Because it was something pursuing me. There was something giving me energy beyond what I even envisaged I could have. All right. If I was asked to climb that height, you know, on a normal day, I think it's going to take me more than 3 hours to do a risk assessment. Yes, I'm going to assess the risk. I'm going to look at all the dangers in the place. But when there was a threat for my life, when there was a threat, immediately the energy came up. And that is the energy you need to win this life that we are in. All right. I'm not saying that you're going to be looking for things to pursue you every day. No, but you must always find reasons to inspire yourself and to be motivated on a daily basis. All right. Another thing you don't want to change, no matter what comes your way, but you don't want to change this, is your faith. All right. Hold on here. I'm not talking about religion. All right. I'm not talking about religion. All right. I respect every religion, but I am here to tell you, do not change your faith. You know, I put it here that I am not talking about religion, that you definitely change, but don't lose faith in the human race and faith in yourself. All right. So whatever, it is that has been, part of the things you believe that has helped you thus far, positively, don't change that. All right. But I'm not, like I said, when I talk about faith here, I'm not talking about religion. All right. We have several religions in the world. You have your view, you have your reasons why you believe, what you believe. All right. Okay. Another thing you don't want to change is, I put it as an extra tips here, is that your tendency of also, making mistakes. All right. I said that earlier also. You don't want to change that tendency. The possibility that you make mistakes when you do things for the first times, you don't want to change them. And just lastly, one thing you should never change: good friends that you have around you. If you have good friends, you are people who always inspire you for the heights you think you can't even inspire to be yourself. All right, they push you beyond even what you think you can do. They believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Don't change such friends. No matter what, do your best to keep them. Till I come your way again, I remain my humble self, Dr. Emmanuel O. Odige, saying goodbye for now. Thank you.